Okay, great. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. So I have gone through the character creation process and creating my character. I don't really care too much about character creation in games like this. I usually just modify it slightly from the default and then get going because in reality I just want to play the game. Um, but I skipped the rest of the opening cutscene because it was really just for character creation, and now here I am in the world. I chose a bandit character, and I also chose the Homeward Bone gift. I'm not really sure why I went for that. My first inclination was to go with healing items, and then I decided to just do it a little differently from how I would normally do it. That's kind of why I chose bandit. I usually tend to choose a more strength-based hand-to-hand character, but I wanted to go with a ranged character. I do remember when I played through Demon Souls the first time I played through. I know where he's at. That's good. The first time I played through, I played a heavy armor hand-to-hand character, and I was able to get through the game, but it was a little more challenging. The second time I played through Demon Souls, as I started working toward the Platinum Trophy, I used a much more adept ranged attacker, and that really made the game a lot easier. That was one of the complaints that some people had about Bloodborne. They pretty much eliminated that from Bloodborne. They really wanted people to go hand to hand, and I mean that's fine. If that's what the developers wanted, that's great. Again didn't care for Bloodborne so much compared to Demon Souls, but it's okay. Ooh, Souls, nice. But yeah, I figured I would go back to the ranged in this one. Who knows if I'm going to keep this character, play very much with it. I may end up just messing around with these first few Let's Plays to kind of get the feel for it and then move on to something else. But for the moment, this is what I am. I am a bandit. So, retrieval. I don't remember if these are like practice combat rooms or what. Who's this jerk? Yep, that's what this is. Alright, so... Yes, yeah, so I think these are basically for you to just kind of get your bearings combat-wise. I'm using the strong attack for some reason. It's funny, I haven't played one of these games for a while, so I'm used to everything being R2 for attack. It's supposed to be R1, but let's see, these are probably tutorial. Yep, thought so. Probably not a bad idea for me to read those, because like I said, haven't played in a while, a little rusty on the controls. But let's see here. That makes more sense. I was wondering why I was doing so much damage on those first attacks. It's because I was using the heavy attack, which is not my intention. Alright, let's see. Alright. I can't remember if that's the dude that killed me the first time I played it. Let's go back around this way, see what's through that other mist. It's probably a similar tutorial section. Let's run. Let's not fall full edge this time. That would be a good idea. Did you really need to sheath this weapon just to touch the mist? Oh, look at that. I forgot you can do that here. Left weapon. Well, I don't have a left weapon, so that's fine. You know what? I don't have a shield right now, so there's really no reason for me not to go two-handed here. I tried not to get hit. You know what? I don't like the feel of that. I'm just gonna stick it back to one-handed. Anything else in here? Ooh, more tombstones. Dashing jump, really? That's interesting. Yeah, not so much. Well, let's try that one again. Now that's interesting, because that definitely wasn't in the first game. I don't know if it was in Dark Souls or not. It wasn't in Demon Souls, though, that's for sure. The fact, there's this one spot in the first level where you have to get to a ledge and there's a secret item there, but you can't jump, so in order to get to the ledge, you have to kind of roll from a staircase going down towards it and kind of roll off to the side. It's kind of an odd trick, but it's funny because it's really the only way to get there. Alright, so there's my bonfire. Now this was the right door, so let's go back to the right door, pick up my, 100 odd souls that I lost. Not fall down again. Ah, I forgot to kill the enemies again. Right, quick work of these two clowns. A little bit of a delay there. That's the whole thing with this game, is just, figuring out what each enemy does, getting used to their attack patterns, and then you just figure out how to avoid them. It's not all that difficult. You just got to take some time to get used to it, which, some people are willing to do and some people are not willing to do. But I suppose if you don't like the game to begin with, and you're not going to be willing to put the time in to get good at it, so that makes sense. This game's definitely an acquired taste. There's people who, it seems like there's people who love it, and there's people who hate it. Not a lot of in between. But that's fine. It seems to be doing well enough. They're making a third one, so it's clearly doing well. Yeah, I don't remember any of this from when I played it the first time. Statue block. Alright, well, that's not going to happen. Alright, let's go up here then. I wonder if that is the path that leads down to that big guy that I saw by the water. It's probably what it is. Here's people's markings. These are probably more tutorial. Yeah, because I don't think at this point in the game you can even have the chalk items. So you may not need those items in this game. I know you did in Dark Souls, but again, it's been a while. Trying to pronounce location names in video games is always an exciting venture. You could have 5 different people in the room and they'll pronounce it 5 different ways. Let's see. What was that? The trigger of some sort. Oh, there's one of those messages on the ground. Yeah. Don't really care. Okay, clearly there's going to be something in this cave. Something? Anything? Come on. No idea what's happening here. Oh, I gotta go this way. Now, one thing that I don't like about this game is you can't pause. I understand why they do it, but it does make it annoying when I want to get up and get a drink or something. I gotta kind of find a safe spot, make sure I'm at a bonfire or something. What is this?
Have you business with
That's a
me?
prison.
The way you're under is all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now.
Alright, great. Well, thanks for that. Life gem, wonder what that does. And another homeward bone. So now I've got 2 of those. Oh boy. I didn't do that one a second. Anything in there? No. Yeah, I always think that there's going to be items in those things, but in reality I don't think that works that way in this game. So this is probably locked. Yes, no, maybe? Yeah, it's probably locked. Alright, well. How about if I open this one? Oh, hi there. That's grotesque. Is that really necessary? Well, apparently he's not carrying any items in his overgrown ball bag. Alright, let's try this one. Ooh, he's got a weapon. rifle, because even against the weaker enemies, they hit you once, they can get you in a combo, and you're just done. Alright, what's this here? Lloyd's Talisman. No clue what that is. I also don't know what this meter is. What is this meter in the middle of the screen? I must be poisoned. No idea. Alright, well, I'm making my way back here. No idea what that was. Oh, it must have been a poison timer. That rod that he had must have been poisoned. Great. Alright. Wonder if you get health from the bonfires in this. I'm guessing no. But it would be worth a shot. Let's check it out. Definitely a pretty game. You know, Bloodborne was a nice looking game too. Bloodborne had that, you know, Victorian London setting going. It was pretty cool. The visuals were probably one of the better parts of the game. These games always have good sound design as well. I didn't care for the combat as much in Bloodborne. All right, now I'm lost again. How am I already lost again? This is terrible. I just want to get back to the bonfire. And this is where I just came from. And I am just hopeless. No, seriously though, where did I come from? Had to have been this direction. Wow, it's a wonder I get through any of these games. Could have sworn I came from this direction. Ah, there we go. See, this is where it would help if I were on a live stream, so if there was anyone watching, they could say, hey dumbass, go this way. Now that I've been recording these, I'm actually kind of amazed that people are able to live stream and read and respond to the chat and pay attention to the game at the same time. I can barely pay attention to the game and talk at the same time. That is quite impressive. Things betwixt. That's funny. I'm going to say the word betwixt to someone tomorrow and see what they say. Let me just get back to the bonfire here. I don't know why I'm even doing this. I'm positive it doesn't give you health back. I'm just bored, I guess. Alright, so what is there that we can do here? Can't travel because I don't have any other bonfires. I don't think I have any spells. No. I'm going to burn an effigy. I don't need it. Item box. Is this just a place stuff, maybe? I don't know. Right, well, anyway, there's not much I can do here. Oh, I do get my health back. Look at that. So it was worth the effort. Alright, anyway, I'm going to stop this here. So that was my intro to Dark Souls 2. Hopefully more to come later. If nothing else, I will be continuing my Need for Speed commentary videos, this time with actual audio. Alright, thanks for joining me.